If you've found your way here, know that it's not by chance your spirit is drawn to deeper truths. Before we embark on this journey together, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to my incredible audience from Africa, the USA, India, England, Canada, and the Philippines. Your presence means everything. Drop 888 in the comments and share where you're from. I'd love to personally connect with you. Have you ever gazed at the crescent moon glowing softly in the night sky and felt its quiet power resonating within you? Imagine, for a moment, that same crescent moon etched delicately on the palms of your hands, a sacred mark carrying ancient wisdom. This symbol, intertwined with the letter M, is no ordinary design. It signifies an awakening, a reminder that everything around you, people, places, emotions, is alive with energy. Every interaction you have, every space you enter, vibrates with unseen forces that can either elevate or deplete your spirit. Now ask yourself, are you truly aware of how these energies affect your daily life? The truth is, as someone marked by this divine insignia, your vibration isn't just personal, it's purposeful. It shapes the reality you manifest and determines whether you rise toward your mission or falter under unseen weights. If you've ever walked into a room and felt an inexplicable heaviness, or connected with someone who left you emotionally drained, you already know the profound impact energy can have. But here's the deeper question: are you protecting your sacred vibration, or are you unknowingly allowing influences to lower your frequency? Pause and reflect. When was the last time you felt your energy shift unexpectedly? Perhaps after speaking to someone whose words carried more weight than warmth, or stepping into an environment charged with tension. These moments aren't random, they're messages from the universe urging you to pay attention. As a bearer of the crescent moon and the M marking, you hold a responsibility not only to guard your light but also to let it guide you toward growth and alignment. Today, we'll uncover the hidden elements that may be dimming your spiritual radiance. We'll explore mistakes many chosen ones make without realizing it, mistakes that block their connection to true light. Be prepared, though, because along the way, you'll confront uncomfortable truths. Protecting your energy isn't optional, it's essential. So take a deep breath, open your mind, and prepare to discover what must change in order to keep your vibration soaring high. If you have the crescent moon and the letter M mark, the moment your energy field comes into contact with another person, whether through a handshake, a conversation, or even just their presence, you're engaging in an energetic exchange. This isn't some abstract concept, it's a tangible reality that ancient wisdom and modern intuition both affirm. Every interaction leaves an imprint on your vibration, for better or worse. And if you've ever walked away from someone feeling emotionally drained, mentally foggy, or spiritually heavy, then you already know how real this phenomenon is. Toxic relationships are not always loud arguments or dramatic betrayals. More often than not, they manifest subtly: a friend who constantly complains about life without seeking solutions, a family member who criticizes every decision you make, or a coworker whose negativity seems to seep into every room they enter. These connections may seem harmless at first glance, but over time, they act like invisible anchors, pulling your energy down to frequencies misaligned with your true essence. Think about the people in your life right now. Do they inspire you? Do they uplift you? Or do they leave you questioning your worth, doubting your abilities, or feeling as though you've lost a piece of yourself after spending time with them? Energy is contagious, and when you surround yourself with individuals vibrating at low frequencies, fear, resentment, jealousy, or scarcity, it becomes nearly impossible to maintain your own light. You might start noticing patterns: dreams feel farther away, confidence wanes, and clarity turns murky. That's the silent cost of toxic interactions. But here's where awareness becomes power. Identifying these energy-draining relationships is the first step toward reclaiming your vibrational sovereignty. Pay attention to how you feel before, during, and after being around certain people. Does your chest tighten? Does your mind race with self-doubt? Are you left physically exhausted despite doing nothing strenuous? These signs aren't coincidences, they're signals from your soul telling you something is off. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's survival. As a chosen one marked by the crescent moon and M, your energy is sacred. It fuels your purpose, drives your mission, and illuminates your path forward. Allowing others to drain it unchecked is akin to letting someone extinguish a torch meant to guide countless souls, including your own. Boundaries can take many forms: limiting exposure to negative influences, learning to say no firmly yet compassionately, or even cutting ties entirely with those who refuse to respect your light. Yet setting boundaries requires courage, especially when fear tries to hold you back. Fear of loneliness. Fear of judgment. Fear of hurting someone else's feelings. But ask yourself this: how much longer will you sacrifice your well-being for the comfort of others? Protecting your vibration doesn't mean isolating yourself, it means curating your circle with intention. Surround yourself with people who reflect your highest potential, those who challenge you to grow, celebrate your victories, and honor your journey. Remember, not everyone who enters your life is there to stay. Some come as lessons while others arrive to share in your expansion. The key lies in discernment. When you recognize a relationship that no longer serves your highest good, release it, not out of anger or resentment, but out of love. Love for yourself, love for your purpose, and yes, even love for the other person. Sometimes, letting go allows both parties to evolve in ways attachment never could. And don't underestimate the cumulative effect of small, seemingly harmless interactions. A brief chat with a pessimistic colleague. A passive-aggressive comment from a relative. Even scrolling past negativity on social media, all of these moments chip away at your energy bit by bit. Over time, the impact can be staggering. This is why protecting your vibration must become a daily practice, woven into the fabric of your existence. One powerful exercise to shield yourself from toxic interactions involves visualization. Before entering environments or conversations that may challenge your energy, imagine a protective barrier surrounding you, a golden light, impenetrable and radiant. Picture this shield filtering out anything that doesn't align with your frequency, allowing only what uplifts and empowers you to pass through. Coupled with mindfulness, this technique can transform how you navigate challenging dynamics. Equally important is cultivating self-awareness during interactions. Notice how your body responds. If tension creeps into your shoulders, if your stomach knots up, or if you suddenly feel uneasy, trust these physical cues. Your body is far more intuitive than your mind gives it credit for. Respect its warnings and remove yourself from situations that threaten your peace. Another crucial aspect of safeguarding your energy is recognizing projection, the unconscious act of attributing one's own fears, insecurities, or unresolved issues onto you. Toxic individuals often project their pain onto others, using blame, criticism, or manipulation to deflect responsibility. Understanding this dynamic helps you detach emotionally, refusing to internalize their negativity as your own. Boundaries also extend beyond verbal communication. They include energetic hygiene practices such as cleansing rituals after intense encounters. Burning sage, bathing in salt water, or simply stepping outside under the moonlight can help reset your vibration. These acts aren't merely symbolic, they're practical tools for maintaining balance in a chaotic world. Besides, protecting your energy from toxic relationships and interactions boils down to one fundamental truth: you are the guardian of your light. No one else can do this work for you. By identifying draining connections, establishing firm boundaries, and prioritizing your spiritual growth, you create space for authentic relationships to flourish. Those who genuinely value and support you will remain, while those who don't will naturally fall away. Be aware that your energy is finite, precious, and irreplaceable. Guard it fiercely. Nurture it intentionally. And above all, use it wisely. For in doing so, you not only protect your own vibration but also contribute to raising the collective. Consciousness, one empowered choice at a time. We live in an age of unprecedented access to information, where a single swipe can deliver news from across the globe or expose us to endless streams of entertainment. But have you ever paused to consider the energetic weight of what you consume? Every word you read, every image you see, and every sound you hear carries a vibration, some uplifting, others depleting. The truth is, your mind is like a sponge, absorbing not just facts but frequencies. If you're feeding it content steeped in fear, comparison, judgment, or scarcity, those energies seep into your subconscious and shape your reality. On the other hand, consuming content that resonates with love, growth, and abundance elevates your frequency, aligning you more closely with your purpose. Think about how you feel after scrolling through social media for extended periods. Do you emerge inspired and motivated, or do you find yourself feeling anxious, inadequate, or emotionally drained? This isn't happenstance, it's energy at work. Social platforms are designed to capture attention, often prioritizing sensationalism over substance. A steady diet of negativity disguised as news or envy-inducing highlight reels can leave your spirit heavy and disconnected from its true essence. Yet, many people unconsciously subject themselves to this daily bombardment without realizing the toll it takes on their vibration. The question then becomes, what kind of gardener are you for your mind? Are you planting seeds of empowerment, curiosity, and expansion, or are you allowing weeds of doubt, fear, and distraction to overrun your mental landscape? The ancient Egyptians understood the sacredness of thought. They believed that the mind was a temple, not to be polluted by chaos or toxicity. As someone marked by the Crescent Moon and M, you carry this same responsibility. Your thoughts shape your energy field, which in turn shapes your life. Therefore, being selective about what enters your mind isn't optional, it's essential. Start by asking yourself, does this piece of content strengthen my light or dim it? Is it adding value to my journey, or is it pulling me away from my center? These questions may seem simple, but they hold immense power when applied consistently. For instance, if watching a particular show leaves you feeling restless or uninspired, perhaps it's time to reconsider whether it deserves space in your routine. Conversely, if reading a book or listening to a podcast ignites passion within you and propels you toward action, make it a priority. You are what you consume, not just physically but energetically. One powerful practice is to curate your digital environment intentionally. Unfollow accounts that trigger feelings of inadequacy or negativity. Seek out creators who inspire you, challenge you to grow, and remind you of your infinite potential. Replace hours spent aimlessly scrolling with meaningful activities like journaling, meditating, or engaging in creative pursuits. Remember, every moment you spend consuming something is a moment you could be investing in raising your vibration. Choose wisely. It's also important to recognize the cumulative effect of small, seemingly harmless choices. Spending 5 minutes watching trivial videos might not seem significant, but multiply that by days, weeks, or months, and suddenly you've lost countless hours to distractions that had no real value to your life. Instead, imagine using that time to learn something new, connect deeply with loved ones, or simply sit in silence and reconnect with yourself. Small shifts in habit lead to profound transformations over time. Another critical aspect of protecting your energy through consumed content involves discernment. Not all information is created equal, and not everything presented as truth serves your highest good. Be vigilant about sources, especially in an era where misinformation spreads faster than ever. Trust your intuition. If something feels off or misaligned with your values, let it go. True wisdom doesn't come from quantity but quality. Surround yourself with knowledge that expands your consciousness rather than contracts it. Music, too, plays a pivotal role in shaping your vibrational state. Have you noticed how certain songs instantly lift your mood while others bring up memories or emotions you'd rather forget? Sound carries energy, and music acts as a direct conduit to your soul. Make it a point to listen to melodies that resonate with peace, joy, and inspiration. Create playlists specifically designed to elevate your mood during challenging moments or to amplify your focus during productive times. Let your auditory environment reflect the frequency you wish to embody. Books deserve special mention here because they possess unparalleled transformative power. Unlike fleeting social media posts or superficial headlines, books invite you into deeper exploration. They allow you to immerse yourself in worlds of possibility, offering insights that can shift paradigms and spark revolutions within. Choose literature that challenges your perspective, nurtures your dreams, and reminds you of your divine mission. Whether it's spiritual teachings, personal development guides, or works of fiction that evoke wonder, ensure that each page turns you closer to your highest self. Yet, even with the best intentions, there will be moments when toxic content slips through the cracks. Perhaps a distressing headline catches your eye, or a friend shares unsettling gossip. In such cases, remember that you always have the power to cleanse your energy afterward. Visualization techniques, such as imagining golden light washing away residual negativity, can help reset your vibration. Similarly, grounding practices like walking barefoot on grass or spending time in nature serve as natural detoxifiers, purifying your aura and restoring balance. Moreover, the goal isn't to live in a bubble, shielding yourself from anything remotely uncomfortable. Growth often requires confronting difficult truths and stepping outside your comfort zone. But there's a difference between constructive discomfort and unnecessary exposure to harmful energies. Learn to distinguish between the two. Engage with challenging topics only when they serve your evolution, and approach them with mindfulness rather than recklessness. Being selective with what you allow into your mind extends beyond external sources. It includes the stories you tell yourself internally. Negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, and habitual pessimism act as insidious forms of consumed content. Just as you would scrutinize an article or video before absorbing it, examine your inner dialogue. Would you permit someone else to speak to you the way you sometimes speak to yourself? If not, why give those thoughts any power? Embrace the concept of energetic sovereignty, the idea that you alone control what influences your vibration. No one can force-feed you toxic content unless you open the door. By taking ownership of your mental diet, you reclaim authority over your energy field. This doesn't mean perfection, it means progress. Each day presents opportunities to refine your choices, fortify your boundaries, and elevate your standards. Over time, these efforts compound, creating a fortress around your spirit that nothing unworthy can penetrate. Your daily habits are the invisible architects of your reality. They shape not only the external circumstances of your life, but also the internal landscape of your energy field. Every action you take, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, carries a vibrational charge that either elevates or diminishes your frequency. Think about it: the way you wake up in the morning, the foods you choose to nourish your body, the thoughts you allow to occupy your mind, each one is a brushstroke on the canvas of your existence. Over time, these strokes form patterns, and those patterns define the masterpiece of your life. If you want to create a reality aligned with your highest potential, you must first examine the habits that lay its foundation. Consider this: what does your typical day look like? Do you begin with gratitude, setting an intention for the hours ahead, or do you stumble out of bed and immediately reach for your phone, allowing external chaos to dictate your mood? The choices you make in those early moments set the tone for everything that follows. A habit as simple as taking 5 minutes to breathe deeply, express thanks, or visualize your goals can raise your vibration before you even step foot outside your door. On the other hand, starting your day reactively scrolling through notifications, rushing through tasks, or indulging in negative self-talk can lower your energy from the outset, making it harder to regain balance later. Now let's talk about food, because what you consume physically has a direct correlation to your energetic state. Processed foods. Excessive caffeine and sugary snacks may provide temporary satisfaction, but they often leave your body feeling sluggish and heavy. In contrast, whole, nutrient-dense foods act as fuel for both your physical and spiritual well-being. Eating clean, vibrant meals isn't just about health, it's about honoring your vessel as a conduit for divine energy. When you prioritize nourishing your body, you're sending a message to the universe that you value yourself enough to invest in your vitality. This alone can shift your vibration significantly over time. But habits extend far beyond diet and morning routines. How you spend your time throughout the day plays a crucial role in shaping your energy. Are you dedicating moments to activities that inspire growth, creativity, and connection? Or are you falling into cycles of distraction, mindlessly scrolling, binge-watching shows, or engaging in behaviors that numb rather than empower? These seemingly harmless actions accumulate, creating energetic ripples that pull you further away from your purpose. Remember, energy flows where attention goes. If you consistently focus on trivial pursuits, your vibration will reflect that lack of direction. One of the most insidious energy-draining habits is procrastination. It's easy to tell yourself, "I'll start tomorrow," or "there's always more time." But delaying action doesn't just postpone progress, it saps your motivation and creates a backlog of unfulfilled intentions. Each unfinished task lingers in your subconscious, weighing you down energetically. The antidote? Break large goals into manageable steps and commit to completing at least one small action daily. Even something as minor as writing a single paragraph, tidying a corner of your space, or practicing mindfulness for 5 minutes can build momentum. Small wins compound, propelling you toward higher frequencies. Another habit worth examining is how you handle stress and emotional challenges. Do you suppress your feelings hoping they'll disappear on their own? Or do you confront them head-on, using tools like journaling, meditation, or conversation to process and release them? Unresolved emotions act as anchors, keeping you tethered to lower vibrations. By cultivating practices that promote emotional clarity, you free yourself to operate from a place of peace and empowerment. For example, try ending each day by reflecting on 3 things that went well and why. This practice rewires your brain to seek positivity, gradually raising your baseline vibration. Let's also address the elephant in the room, social media. While it can be a powerful tool for connection and inspiration, unchecked use often leads to comparison, envy, and anxiety. Scrolling endlessly through curated highlight reels can distort your perception of reality, leaving you feeling inadequate or disconnected. To protect your energy, set boundaries around your screen time. Designate specific windows for checking updates, unfollow accounts that trigger negativity, and replace aimless browsing with intentional content consumption. Better yet, use that time to engage in activities that truly uplift your reading, creating art, or connecting deeply with loved ones. Physical movement is another cornerstone of high-vibrational living. Movement isn't just exercise, it's a form of energetic cleansing. Whether it's yoga, dancing, walking in nature, or simply stretching, moving your body helps release stagnant energy and invites fresh vitality to flow in. Sedentary lifestyles, on the other hand, contribute to lethargy and mental fog. Make it a habit to move your body every day, even if only for a few minutes. Notice how much lighter and clearer you feel afterward. Sleep deserves special mention here, as it's one of the most overlooked yet critical factors in maintaining optimal energy levels. Poor sleep hygiene, staying up late, exposing yourself to blue light before bed, or failing to establish a calming bedtime routine disrupts your natural rhythm and leaves you operating below your full capacity. Prioritize rest by creating a sanctuary-like environment conducive to deep sleep. Dim the lights, disconnect from devices, and engage in relaxing rituals like reading or meditating. Quality sleep restores your energy reserves, enabling you to show up fully for yourself and others. It's also important to recognize the impact of language, both spoken and internal, on your vibration. Words carry immense power, shaping not only your thoughts but also the energy you emit into the world. Negative self-talk, criticism, and complaints reinforce low-frequency patterns, while affirmations, encouragement, and expressions of gratitude amplify positivity. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself and others. Replace phrases like "I can't" with "I'm learning," or "this is too hard" with "this is an opportunity to grow." Over time, these subtle shifts transform your inner dialogue and, consequently, your outer experience. Another transformative habit is setting aside time for solitude and introspection. In our hyper-connected world, silence has become a rare commodity. Yet, it's in stillness that we connect most deeply with our true selves. Regularly carving out moments for quiet reflection allows you to recalibrate your energy, gain clarity, and align with your purpose. Start with just 5 minutes a day, sitting comfortably with your eyes closed, focusing on your breath. As you become more comfortable, extend this practice, exploring guided meditations or visualization exercises to deepen your connection. Now, let's tackle the uncomfortable truth: breaking bad habits requires effort. It's tempting to cling to familiar patterns, even when they no longer serve us, because change feels daunting. But remember, discomfort is often a sign of growth. Instead of viewing old habits as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and evolve. Be gentle with yourself during this process. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but each conscious choice brings you closer to alignment. To accelerate this shift, surround yourself with supportive influences. Accountability partners, mentors, or communities committed to personal development can provide encouragement and guidance. Sharing your journey with like-minded individuals amplifies your efforts, helping you stay motivated and inspired. Conversely, avoid environments or relationships that normalize toxic behaviors, as they can derail your progress. Additionally, celebrate your victories along the way. Acknowledge the courage it takes to break free from limiting patterns and embrace new, empowering habits. Reward yourself not with material indulgences, but with experiences that enrich your soul. Take a long bath, treat yourself to a meaningful book, or spend quality time in nature. These acts of self-love reinforce your commitment to raising your vibration. In conclusion, your daily habits are the threads that weave the fabric of your reality. By consciously choosing practices that elevate your energy, you reclaim control over your life. Eliminate what drains you, nurture what strengthens you, and trust that every decision moves you closer to your highest expression. Your energy is sacred, a gift meant to be protected, cultivated, and shared with the world. So, I ask you again, what habits will you cultivate today to honor your light and fulfill your mission? The answer lies within you.